Once upon a time, in a world beyond our own, there was a land shrouded in eternal darkness. It was a place where the sun never rose and the moon never glowed. The only light that existed was the faint glow of luminescent mushrooms that grew in the shadows. In this land of darkness, there lived a young man named Cloak. Cloak was a peculiar individual with eyes that shone like the stars on a clear night. He was born from the darkness, and the darkness had claimed him as its own. Cloak lived with his mother, a wise and mysterious woman. She taught him the ways of the darkness and how to harness its power. As Cloak grew older, he began to realize that he was different from the others. He had a power within him, a power that allowed him to control the shadows. He could make them move, twist, and turn at his command. But with this power came a great burden. Cloak was destined to be the bringer of darkness, the destroyer of light. He was the rightful heir of death and the bastard son of fate. One day, Cloak set out on a journey to discover his true purpose. He traveled through the land of darkness, meeting strange and wondrous creatures along the way. He met the guardians of the night, the keepers of the shadows, and the whisperers of the wind. As he journeyed deeper into the heart of the land, Cloak encountered a figure who would change his life forever. It was a woman with skin as white as snow and hair as black as the night. She was the embodiment of the light, and she shone brighter than any star in the sky. Her name was Dagger, and she was a warrior of the light. She looked at Cloak with eyes that saw right through him. She saw the darkness within him, the power that he possessed. And she spoke to him in a voice that was like music. "Who are you to stare me down?" she asked. "I am the light, and you are the darkness. We are opposites, yet we are bound together by fate." Cloak was taken aback by Dagger's words. He had never thought about his place in the world or the power that he possessed. He had always just assumed that he was a creature of the night, a being of darkness. But Dagger's words made him realize that he was more than just a creature of the night. He was a force of nature, a power that could bring light or darkness to the world. And with that realization, Cloak knew that he had a choice to make. He could continue down the path of darkness, using his power to destroy the light. Or he could choose to use his power for good, to bring light to the world and banish the shadows. The choice was not an easy one, but in the end, Cloak knew what he had to do. He chose to use his power for good, to bring light to the world and banish the shadows. And so, Cloak and Dagger set out on a new journey together, one that would take them to the very edges of the world. They traveled through mountains and valleys, across rivers and oceans. They met new people and encountered new challenges, but through